Bruh, let's talk for a bit. I'm keeping the heat on. Hi, if you're new, hello, my name is Liana. I am getting ready to be trained as a deep guard. And let me fucking tell you, okay? I was practicing today. And I swam the 6 laps. Okay. My problem is the fucking brick, okay? And I've done the brick, but I've done shallow. And so my problem is like I psyched myself out because it is a 9-foot pool. And so I psych myself out when I do the water brick. And I know how to tread. I don't know what the fuck I had problem with treading because I know how to fucking tread. I think it's just, my thing is like I do need to practice, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow is like, or whenever you're watching this. I don't know if I may upload this tomorrow because I had originally plan of cleaning my room, but I may clean my room tomorrow and then upload that Monday. I may upload this tomorrow, but my problem is like I'm overthinking the brick because like I was able to do it in the 5 feet and the 6 feet, or yeah, whatever. And so I don't know, like I feel like when I get halfway there, I think what I do is like I psych myself out, and then that's when I start to go back up because it's just like I said in the vlog, but I know like my vlogs are usually speed up with shorts because like I'm trying to get everything in 3 minutes, and that's why I don't really like doing vlogs when I do a lot of vlogs with shorts. But anyways, I definitely need to pick back up with my endurance, and that's what I'm going to be working on. My test is on February 20th, so I have a good amount of days in between now and then to go back to my gym and practice. I just didn't do it beforehand because like I was really not feeling well, and I went to figure it out, and it was one of my medicines that was causing me to feel sick. I was taking duloxetine, and that was making me fucking feel like shit. And so I'm starting to feel a lot better, especially from today. I feel a lot better. And I am just, I am overreacting a lot. But water saved my life because when I was younger, I had osteomyelitis and septic arthritis. So my right foot, let me check real quick. Right. Is this right or left? Right. This is right. My right foot was the problem at the time. I think I was about 2 or 3. And my foot I was going to be in wheelchair. I was if it wasn't caught in time, I would have been now in a wheelchair and not be walking. Now I have my days of flare-ups because most recently I had a problem with my left ankle about a couple of years ago where I injured myself 3 years ago, 2021, yeah, about 3 years ago, and I was on that foot with a lot of strains and sprains because I also did marching band, and but with the recovery of my ankle, I've also done a water physical therapy as well to help with it because I knew that it helped me beforehand, where now I am able to walk with both of my feet. And so I'm really grateful for what it did for me in my recovery with my life, because I don't know how I would imagine my life in a wheelchair. So I am very grateful in that sense that it did heal me where I'm normal in a sense. I'm not normal, but humanly normal, where I'm able to do things by myself. I know with my challenges is that when I know if I couldn't do it beforehand, I think of, that I'm a failure. And that's when I start like panicking. I start thinking like I can't do it. And so because like I know I've shared this story before here when I was doing the test at my water park. The water was fucking cold, first of all, like back in when I did my first training. It was in May, and that was 3 weeks after I did my Norwegian training. And that's when I realized, okay, so if I did that within a fucking week and that was military training, I could do fucking anything. So I applied at my water park, my home water park that's near me. And so I was like, I told myself if I were ever to go back, I wouldn't do food and beverage. I would do lifeguarding. And now that I am older and capable of the training and everything, I did it. So our levels at our water park are aquatic, shallow, and deep. I did shallow the month later in June because I was able to, get used to the training, get used to what I had to do. And I was like, okay, I'm ready for, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm ready for, for everything, that contains where I'm able to pass it. So I did the training like the end of June. So I think it was the 30th. And I got it the first time I did the swim. It was like a minute 40, which, okay. I firstly didn't know where the fuck I was going. I was lost. And then when I got to the fucking brick, it slipped out of my hand 3 fucking times. Like I was halfway up and it fucking dropped. Okay? It dropped. And I was mad. So I had to go back down and had to do it again and dropped again. And I was like, what? What is this delusion? Okay? And so I actually got it, I think, like the 4th time I was able to get it. But then when I was running back, I dropped it. I was like, what the fuck, Liana? And so that's what happened the first time. So that's why that one was a minute 40. And then so I did it again. And so I was just like, I think I was just lost and I was confused. And that was that was the problem. And then I think it wasn't my endurance, but I think it was just my direction and where I was going. But I had asked where I was lacking at to my supervisor that helped me, and he was saying like I was lacking like halfway. So I was just like, okay. So I kind of knew where I was going, and so that's how I was able to get it in the first time. So I was able to swim halfway to the brick. I got the brick finally on the first try. The second time around. But when I was running it back, I slipped, but I caught it. I caught that fucker because I was not gonna drop that shit. I was not gonna. So, I slipped like 3 times. Be like, for real. I slipped 3 times. And then I able to save myself where I didn't drop the brick. So good job, Liana, And so I did that, and that was my shallow story. My, I forgot with my first try when I did it the first time in May, I did aquatic, so I was running and then I run into the the water. So of course I got it. But that was just like, okay, but yeah, I was like, wow, that's crazy shit. But I told myself I was never gonna be a lifeguard. Like, I was like dead ass. Like, I fucking hate people. Why would I want to be a lifeguard, right? But no, I genuinely, I do like it. And being that I did my Norwegian training with having my STCW certifications, and everything, I found a maritime school, where I'm thinking about doing that because I have half of my credentials already. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do if I do that route. But for my second, I've already said that in this channel, where with my second assignment with Norwegian, I will be on Pride of America, and I want to be a lifeguard. And that's in general with any other ship that I want to do. If I work with MSC, stay with NCL, I want to do that. Ooh, I would love to do their new ship that's coming up. What is it? Luna? I think it is, like, Norwegian Luna is their new ship or whatever. But I would love to do that if I'm able to do that. I don't know if I'm able to do that because of my Pride of America. I'll see. I'll talk. I'll negotiate, okay? But because, like, I want to have different experiences, because, like, Pride of America will always be my home, but I want to be able to experience different ships, especially with the newer ships. I would like to do that, especially with, them having a water park and a bigger pool and things like that. I would love to have that. But I'm glad that my first experience is an older ship, but it's not that old, because Pride of America got their reimbursement back in May when I was doing my training. So it's old, but it's like new. It's like updated, right? It's like going from an iPhone 12 to an iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? So I think that, yeah. But I think, it's all a journey, honestly. I do think that I'm capable of doing it, but it's just I need to not get in my head because I've done no fucking brick before. But it's been since May, okay? June. It's been since June since I've done it. So I gotta cut me some slack on it. And I may post this today since I am not really doing anything. But I wasn't feeling well. That's why I wasn't really uploading the way I was. And I didn't know how to or what to do because of, like, I may do a vlog every day before my birthday, like I did Vlogmas, and maybe I will swim every day. So I'd be like, swim every day until my birthday with me. I don't fucking know. We'll see. But, it makes sense because my training is the 20th through the 22nd, and my birthday's the 24th. So that's great timing. But like I said, I don't know when my contract is, so I don't know how I'm going to plan the school. I'm still doing WGU because I still want to get my college degree with supply chain and operation management because I love logistics. I like logistics. I like operation. I like construction. I like things like that. And in the sense of reality. And so, like, I want to have my education to back up with my experiences so that I could go further in my career and things like that, because I want my kid to be like, I have a badass mom and my mom could beat your ass. Fuck my dad. I love my dad, but my mom is that bitch, okay? Don't fuck with me. She'll step on you. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm still figuring out my channel and things like that, because like I want to switch up like my vlogging style. I don't know why I'm scratching my hair. When I washed it, my hair is just it's so fucking cold. That's what the problem is. My scalp is allergic to the fucking cold. But I'm still trying to like not keep in the same like style of vlogging, you know, so I'm trying to do things creatively differently this year. So like I'm switching it up to see what I like, you know, because I feel like I'm so old with what I am comfortable with, and so like I need to figure out a different plan, right? So yeah, that's it. That's me. My name's Liana, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, tomorrow or Monday. We'll see.